Why is the remote always so difficult to find? Welcome to today's vlog. Today we're gonna do a clean with me, and I'm gonna do a few little changes to the living room. My son is sleeping, so I'm trying to get as much done in as little time as possible. He doesn't normally sleeps for long during the day. I just want to show the reality of what my home looks like. It was a really busy week for my family, and that was a result of it. I didn't have a lot of opportunity during the week to stop and to clean up, so a lot of it I had to do on my day off. So what I'll be doing today is just doing general cleanup and also making some small changes to the space. One of the things that I do on my day off is laundry. Sometimes I try to do laundry during the week, like at least one load per day, but that's not always possible. As a matter of fact, most weeks it's not possible. So I tend to do a lot of the laundry on the weekend, which is usually Friday and Sunday. So today, one of the changes that I'm going to be making is I'm removing this couch cover from the sofa, and I'm going to replace it with one that I got on Amazon, delivered to my door, of course. Now, this sofa is our first and only sofa. We bought this sofa when we were moving into our first apartment right after we got married, so it was just the two of us, and we wanted something that was cheap. We weren't looking for quality, we were looking for something that could get the job done, and this has been getting the job done for the past maybe 5 to 6 years now. But as you can see, it has a lot of wear and tear on it. So instead of replacing it completely, we've done some upgrades to it. So one of the upgrades that I did to this sofa was I added furniture feet to the sofa, and let me tell you, if you have a sofa and it's flat on the ground and you're able to add feet, go ahead and add feet to it, because what it's going to do, it's going to elevate not only the look of the sofa but how it feels. Trust me, when we added the feet to the sofa, it felt so different. It felt newer, to be honest. Definitely you can get the feet, a furniture feet from Amazon, and you can add it to not only your sofa but any furniture that is flat on the ground and you want to elevate it. You can add feet to it. Most of those can be found on Amazon. So I have this cover here. It's like a chocolate brown cover, and I love brown, so a lot of my decor is going to be in that color scheme. It's going to be beige, brown, creams, off-whites, that kind of color. So I got this cover as a set. So I gave my mother one and I had the other one, but it was just, I don't know, the measurement was off or something. It was just not fitting on the sofa how I thought it would. It's not supposed to look like this. I don't know, I think it's the smaller one, so I think I took the smallest one, but my parents' sofa is way bigger than this, so it definitely would not work for them. But I'm gonna try and fix it, and then we'll see. I like the color though. I really like the color. After much groveling, I don't know, I can't fix this side, it's just not working. I got this side to look like this, change the cushion cover, and yeah, this is how it looks. I may take it off sometime, but I'm gonna leave it for now and leave that spot there. So if you're thinking about doing the sofa covers, of course check the measurements to ensure that it's done. So now I'm gonna get started on the entryway. Now this is a very small section of our living room, but one of the issues that we've been having is where to put shoes when you enter the house. Normally, well, at first we would enter the house from the back door, but since construction has started, we have not been able to use the back door as an entrance, so we are forced to use the front door. I had a shoe cabinet at the front that I bought on Amazon, but it was one of my worst purchases ever. It didn't last very long, so I had to move it out. It's on the porch right now, but it's broken, so it's not really doing its job. So I needed to get something back here to hold the shoes. And then eventually I also added shelves to this area at one point to like put keys and so forth. So I want to do that again. I want to re-add the shelves, but for now I'm just using the shoe stand that was at the back door. I'm moving it to the front door in this little section right here, so that when we come into the house we have somewhere to put our shoe. The olive tree that was there, it was initially in another corner, but we've since moved it to this section of the home. One of the main reasons is that it helps to add privacy to our living space. We live very close to the road, so it's quite easy if somebody is really looking for them to see inside, and this was just one of the hacks that we came up with to help with that privacy. I bought this plant stand from Maxi, and I'm replacing the stand that we had there before, which, well, it's not a stand, it's the planter that we had there before. I had previously filled it with stone to give the tree some height, and now I'm replacing it because my son just wouldn't let the stones stay where they belong, so I decided to replace that. And here is my new little entryway. Now I'm going to move back to the living room, change out some of the cushion covers. The kids use them to play with, and sometimes they're all over the place, so I have to change them out as often as possible to ensure that they remain clean. For the living space, it's really just cleaning the floor. Once the floor is clean, then it just elevates the look of the space. It's a small space thing. Once something is on the floor, it just makes the space look really bad. Even when, you know, if it was in a bigger space, it would not look that way. But that's one of the challenges that we have living in a small space, and not having enough storage as well, because a lot of things end up on the ground, especially when you have kids. They put a lot of stuff on the ground. Now I'm gonna move to the back door section of the house. I don't like the square mirror. I had an oval mirror there that I loved, but I lost it during the hurricane that we had last year. The wind blew it from the wall and it was destroyed, and I've been trying to get a replacement ever since, like the exact same thing. I bought it from a store in Montego Bay called, listen, I'm gonna butcher the name, I don't even know if this is how it's pronounced, but I call it Wash Square. That's where I also got the shoe stand. So I've been trying to get a replacement for the mirror. I found this one in Maxi, but I knew it was a good size for this little section here, but it was not the right shape and length, and it just looked like a sore thumb to me. So I wanted to replace it, but because the only other mirror we have in the space is the mirror in the bedroom, I wanted a mirror out here to help us, with that final glance before we leave the house, things like that. But anyways, I got this mirror on a sale at Maxi, but it's not perfect, so I'm going to replace it because I finally found a replica of the one that I had in Wash Square, but it is not without its fault. So here's it. I love it. I love the gold rim. I love the shape. I really just love this mirror. But it's not perfect. It was like the last one in store, and I saw it. I don't know. I'm always not getting to the store in time to get like the first one in the batch. I'm always getting the last one. The last time I bought this mirror, it was the last one that was in stock. It was the one on display, as a matter of fact, and the frame was broken, and I got a discount for it. And now I went back looking, and I wasn't looking for the mirror, but I just went there casually and I saw it and I was like, I need this one. It was the last one in stock, and of course it had imperfections. So I had this plant inside before, and then I moved it outside, and then that was it. I didn't move it back inside. So now I'm gonna clean it up, put it in the white plant, and yeah, bring it here. So this is what the area looks like now. I want a bigger plant there, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just working with that. And so the next section I have to move to is the kitchen. The place is so hot. Just resting before I tackle the kitchen. No, it's a small space. I might be thinking it's a small space, like it's not that serious because you live in a big house, but it's true because we live in a bigger house. So it does take time and energy, and it's my day off. I came home from work 11. Well, I left work at 11 p.m. last night. I think I went to bed like 2 o'clock this morning. Woke up at about 8 o'clock. So I'm probably gonna crash by 7 o'clock tonight. But for now, I have a little energy, so I'm using it to clean up. Alright, so I bought these curtains to put on this window here. Initially I didn't have any curtains. I had curtains there, but then we added like a shed to that side of the house, so we weren't seeing outside, so I thought we don't need curtains. But I don't know, I'm beginning to love curtains, which is so ironic because I hated curtains at first, but now I really do love them. And I bought the curtain like way too short, so it's just gonna be, I have to get some other curtains. These are way too short. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I think it was a price because they were like $19 for two. So and it was similar to the curtain that I already had. So I'm like, I'm gonna get it, but it's way too short. No wonder it was cheap. So, but I'm gonna use it nonetheless. I'm using this because we have the walls, they're like super hard, the actual concrete, so we have to use like a power drill to bore the hole and stuff like that. So initially when we just came here and we weren't really decorating, we were just making the place feel like somebody lived there. We used these, and my husband added 2 concrete nails to the wall to hang these. So I'm just gonna use this for now because I had some extra remaining, so I'm gonna use these for now, and then when I get the replacement curtain I'll hang the curtains properly, but for now they're not gonna be hung properly. So yeah, but I have them, so I'm just gonna use them because I really don't have any space to put like extra linen. So the curtains were actually perfect for this length because see, they are just kissing the floor, so perfect for this length. But I need the curtains to be hung higher, like that high, so it's in line with this one, which is very high because of how they made the windows. But for now it's gonna stay like this. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna let it remain because I'm gonna use these curtains. I bought them, so whatever. And I love these curtains because I like how if I were using a curtain rod, it would look so much more, it will look so much better at the top. But I love these pleats that it gives, really nice. So I'm gonna be buying the same curtains but in a different length, so that should be nice.
Is a great place to have water features.
So I lit a candle to help with the scent. This candle is by a local vendor, North Sense, that's the name I believe, and this is their Island Vibes fragrance or candle, whatever. I'm not a candle person, but I really love this one. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like before, and then here is how it looks now. After I picked up my daughter from school, she said she wanted to be surprised, so she closed her eyes, then came in, and this was her reaction. I think we were watching too many home makeovers together because she's got the reaction down packed. But that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this and subscribe so you can see this and other videos in the future.